Hey, what's going on, everybody? I got to issue some corrections. I put out some misinformation there last night with the Keemstar interview / fight. It was really more than a fight than an interview. I certainly didn't expect him to call, and I have a few other explanations going forward. I'm not a journalist, and I'm under no obligation to do this, but my relationship with especially the longtime subs, as a person who tells the truth and correct himself when he gets wrong, when he's wrong, is very important to me. So I'm going to do that right now. The information that I put out about Tommy being in a home for the disabled last night was inaccurate. I spoke to Tommy today, and he told me that was inaccurate. He did tell me that he's working in a situation where he can move out that would be similar to what the information that I did put out yesterday, but he is not in a home. So that's pretty much it. He's not at home. That's misinformation. I based this information on something that I heard, that he was looking to leave, and I based it on a video that he made where he actually had just rented an apartment, and I thought that was a dormitory. So that was misinformation on my part, and I really didn't understand why Tommy didn't want to come forward with that information, because it would really put an end to this debate whether he's fooling people, whether he's a fraud. And I didn't understand why he didn't put that information out there. There is a very good reason for that. It's not true. It's not true. I didn't deliberately do that, but it was something that I believed and something I saw evidence of. But apparently, that's 100% wrong. I got it wrong. But I just wanted folks to know that. Last few comments on the Keemstar interview. It was really a fight, and if I had to go back and do it over again, I probably would have let Keem talk, especially in the beginning. Usually people that know me or watch this channel, our tiny little channel here, or our tiny little community, know that I'm a little more cool, calm, and collected when I do these war things or go after somebody. I just wanted to get shots in. I wanted to hurt his feelings. I was not looking for any kind of debate. I was a little shocked that he stuck in as long as he did, and I was even more shocked that he called back. To his credit, and I did not think he would live up to his word, he did go on Tommy Talks yesterday. I have not confirmed this because I just started watching it during this, and you guys can put in the comment section below whether this happened or not. I'm looking to confirm this, that he did say that he thought Tommy was autistic. To me, that's as close to an apology as we're going to get. And that's really all I wanted. Tommy's not a fraud at all, whatsoever. Going back to the Keemstar thing, I do think that my speculation is correct. I do think this is somehow motivated by either the situation with Leafy, who's protecting his buddy, and or the fact that Keemstar's name was inappropriately attached to Tommy's first viral video. That's 100% true. So that's why I thought that he was going after Tommy. In fairness to him, and something that I did not acknowledge at the time, but it just after time has gone on, I realized that this is the case. I do not believe that Keemstar is a journalist. I think he's an entertainer. He's one of the top flight entertainers on. Just look at his subs. I don't know whether you like him or not. He's up there, and I don't believe he's a journalist. But that being said, the fact that Tommy lost so many subs in the top 25 or 23 at the time, that was newsworthy, right? I think he may have used that to attack Tommy. But that being said, whether he was or not, that was newsworthy. When somebody loses that kind of subs, he would report on that normally. I was basing his reports on the fact that the Hamza video where Tommy and Hamza supposedly split up, it only had 30,000 hits. That's not in his stratosphere. That's not something that he would pay attention to. In fairness to Keem, losing 6,000 subs in a 28-day period, that's newsworthy. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. This is not an apology by any means. I do think that I don't think this was necessary. I've openly admitted that I'm a fan of Keemstar, and when he's went after other people, I'm completely fine with it. I have a problem with him going after somebody who I don't think can defend himself properly. I have a real problem with that, and I'm going to do anything I can to defend people I care about. And I make absolutely no apologies about that whatsoever. And that's pretty much it. I have a real issue with the so-called end cyberbullying crowd. A huge issue with them. I find them either just like suck it up, or they're just weirdo authoritarians. I do not want Keemstar's channel taken down. I think that's garbage. I've said that in 3 separate videos now, and I do not want to be associated with people that do want to take him down. It's garbage. It's crap. You know what? Bullies are the price of free speech. If you want to go lobby YouTube and get people taken down because you don't like what they're saying, and this really subjective term of bullying, you do that. You leave me out of it, because I simply don't want the guy taken down. I think that's a lot of crap. And you know what? I think what I did last night, instead of whining, instead of crying, instead of playing the victim card, punch back. I think it's a lot more effective. Watch the video. I think it is. I think I did fine. The only thing I regret is if I wasn't a little more cool, a little more calm, and a little more collected. And I think the discussion, had I not just been cursing and swearing and not letting him talk, would have probably been even more effective on my part. As soon as I let him talk, that's when the problems came. And I should have maintained that way. But again, I just wanted to hurt his feelings. Because to me, he hurt somebody feelings that I care about. And I don't know. I think that's about it. I think I just wanted to put that out there and clear anything up. I don't want to get a situation where people are calling me a liar, and I don't want to get a situation where they're calling Tommy NC a fraud. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm associated with the movement and cyberbullying, which is really about censoring people on YouTube. You know, me and Keem are even. Hockey, till the end of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're going right back to that in the crease with Tommy C tonight, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. And Shot from the Point Dead, which is the replacement podcast during when the hockey season's over. And this is the screen that I'm working on now. I just a note to the anti-bullying crowd out there. Keemstar tried to pull his victim's card. What are you saying? That I can't have an opinion? That I can't speculate? That's a victim card to me. Don't pull the victim card. Punch back. The best thing to do is punch back. Getting people censored, taking people down. It only makes you look like what are those? When I was a kid, it was called the PMRC, Tipper Gore's group, where they were trying to censor heavy metal groups. Whether you think Keem's a bully or not, bullying is the price, in my opinion, of free speech. Otherwise, everything could be labeled bullying. It's a subjective term. What's bullying and what's criticism? We don't know. And I don't want to be a part of that. As far as I'm concerned, whatever damage Tommy NC got yesterday, I think a lot of it's been repaired, and if you want to put it this way, avenged. So that's it. I think that's it this time. This is impromptu too. We're cool. I'm cool, and I'm moving on. Probably to the next battle. I suppose I could sit there and say I'm never gonna white knight again, but it'd probably be a lie. Somebody will piss me off, and I'll end up white knighting again. But I don't white knight on my back. I throw punches. Peace.